USL Live, Week 20, Season 26, off to a good start. Season 26, Week 1, a brand new season, first game of the season, as you can tell by my inability to talk and the fact that the game has already just about started. So, here today, I am actually joined by fellow former head commentator for next season, Romulocks.
What's going on, man?
What's up, brother? Glad to have you.
Week 1 excitement here. Thank you for letting me be a part of it. I saw Macrodata Refinement in the lineup today, and I wanted to be a part of it because this is kind of a historic day for USL with this brand new CTF squad in the game.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And it's a tough one for them to start out on. MRD going against Cocaine here. We're going to shorten this name down to Coke kind of regularly because I'm not sure of YouTube's regulations on that. So it's going to be Coke more often than not. But going through the lineups real quick, Coke, we've got 3 who I'm actually not sure who that is. Cool, thank you. CC, K, L, P, QRS, no, just kidding. Samara, The Mountain, and Victim. And then for MRD, we've got Albert, Angelus, RR User, Exodus, Bonds, Designer, The Great Chompy, and Yosh. So give me a rundown, Ron, what you thinking?
Dude, I mean, Cocaine, I think, are the obvious favorites to win today. Let me be clear on that from the get-go. But Macrodata has a lot more utility and experience on their team than I thought that they would have. Albert was kind of a late addition to their roster. That guy's got a lot of experience in this league. Add to that Chompy, who came a little bit late as well. With Yosh, Exodus, and Albert, you got 4 guys on, and Bonds, forgive me. You got 5 guys on that roster that have seen a lot of USL experience. So I think they're going to do a lot better today than we initially thought. But I do think today is going to be about Coke and just kind of how they, how fast can they get back to the form we saw from them last season? Because Pister was absolutely roaring last season, and I really thought that they could go the distance. But this may be the season. Ooh,
I was watching that happen. It was actually a pretty decent setup of a play there by MRD up against a wall in mid there, and League just ran right into it.
Look at Exodus with a fight on Mountain. Mountain takes him anyway. Mountain gets a heel through the wall from CC.
CC showing why he's got so many Meta Wars, yeah.
Yeah, there's a big shakeup on this roster that's probably like the talk of the town to a certain degree with Havoc leaving Coke, at the very beginning, like right before the season started, and they replaced him in like a 24-hour period with CC, which is, I mean, if you're going to place it with anybody, CC's probably as close as you can get to the original flavor, but I have to think they lost a little bit. Havoc is so good.
Yeah, Havoc has a little bit more of that potential on the defensive side and being able to heal a little bit better. CC is so aggressive. So it's
Havoc going over to Dark Slayers, which is they're going to be all the better for that. That brings up their medic lineup a huge amount, makes them a real contender, I think, this season.
Yeah, agreed. I think Dark Slayers is going to be fun to watch this season, and then if their success carries over, they could be really something to watch.
Look at MR here holding the line. Pister coming out, getting sliced up. Albert cutting through the mountain. MR is taking it to Coke right now.
A little bit of an underestimation by Coke here, because they put Pister shouldn't have been out in front like that.
Well, I mean, we've been talking about Angelus. I'm watching a little bit of him right now. Angelus is extremely accurate at CTF.
Valid.
And his transfer over here should be pretty smooth, I would think, especially the Marine role. That is exactly where he needs to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to him real quick right now too, actually, and see what he's doing.
Shasta holding that bottom though. I mean, these are some experienced players over here on Coke's lineup.
Yeah.
Quite a bit more passive, I guess, with the addition of Shasta, and well, CC's pretty aggressive, so I don't know. But it's basically the same lineup we saw last season.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Actually, it really is almost the exact same lineup. Looking at it now.
Minus Havoc, which is he was a huge part of what was going on over there. His survivability led them to the survivability of the team, really.
Yep. Oh, and I guess you had Shas now too, because he was on Sparta, so that makes it interesting.
Yeah. Shas is definitely a more passive player, though, than I think the traditional Coke lineup has been. Last season as Jersey Boys, they were pretty Counter-Strike kind of. They kind of moved as 2 teams, kind of swarmed as a 5 and 3. And I don't know. It's kind of interesting to see if their gameplay will change this season at all with the additions and subtractions we're talking about.
Yeah, agreed. I think Shasta can play into this lineup pretty well, though. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. Danny down to Albert.
Down with some intense focus fire there on the top from Albert, RR user, and Angelus. People ripping on me for giving compliments to RR user, but dude, if you're hitting shots, I don't care how you do in CTF.
Oh man, Yosh down. That means leadership is now collapsing.
Well, yep. Chompy, a little slow to react to get out of there. Bonds, I can almost hear him. I'm not even in that Discord. Oh, Chompy goes down. RR user gets hit with a bio dart from the enemy team, but I'm not sure that matters.
No, that is going to be the problem, I think, with MRD a lot. Oh my God, Shaz. The world? Oh, that law!
That takes a direct law. Goes down. Score is 7-all, folks. This is not the start I think Cocaine was expecting here.
Absolutely not.
Look at Leak, a little bit overextended. Can he get ripped? He does. Oh, he's on one shot. Oh, but he got a heal. CC saved him.
Oh.
You need to be bowing down at the feet of CC right now, Leak. That man made you. He's coming home, folks.
He just could not. They just couldn't get a shot on him. Everything went around him.
This is way more exciting than I thought at the beginning. Way to go, MR, walking into the league like this.
This is fantastic. Gillian, what's up, man? All right, so sorry, had a kid in the other room there.
Same here. I forgot I could type in the arena. I'm so sorry, everybody. That was an accident.
I forgot you had that much power.
Yeah. My bad, everybody. No, Eve, I don't. Anyway, okay. All right, back into the game. Score 7-7. MR readjusting, going north. Oh, here we go. Coke chasing them. They're going to try. Yosh is, I'm not sure what Yosh is going for exactly here. They're going out north. Going to leave a little faction of 3 behind in the wake, but I don't know that Yosh knows they know they're there.
Yeah, I could tell they got vision. I just saw that from the Samara angle there, too.
But they ran away from it.
Yeah. And probably a good idea. They don't need to play. Like, Coke doesn't need to play into MR's game here. They know what they could do. In an upfront battle in person, they should have the advantage. Although, as we've seen in a couple of these battles, not as much. So
I'm saying Iso not in, but Iso left this. No, is Iso on Cocaine now? No, he left Cocaine, right?
He's back on Cocaine now, I think.
Did he switch back? I can't even keep track of this. This is crazy. The season, yeah, he did. He joined Cocaine on March the 7th, which was 2 days ago.
Yep,
I just missed that. Okay. Well, Iso's an available entity for this game, and maybe they're just punishing him by leaving him out right now. Then again, I don't know who he comes in for.
I mean, it could really be just about anybody in the lineup. Leak's kind of been struggling a little bit. Maybe it's Leak, right? He's had a couple quick deaths. He might just need a reset.
I'll just go ahead and say it, though. I think you got to sit somebody for Iso. You got to.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the top killers in the league several seasons in a row, right?
Yeah, so, last season, #1.
Right.
Like, you can't have that guy sitting on the bench. What are we doing here? Whatever.
That's what we're here for, man.
Internal squad, dynamics. I don't have any internal knowledge there.
Yeah,
so.
This is why I don't deal with it. Everybody knows I try to keep mine as quiet as possible.
20 minutes remaining, 21 minutes, I should say, remaining. 7-7 still. Bit of posturing here. Boring last 4 minutes as everybody just kind of runs around. This is an interesting hold here in the north building by MR. They really think, I mean, they are well positioned, but I think Pister knows they're there.
Yeah, I mean, well, they got some firing going on the right-hand side.
On him, like flat vision.
Yeah. There's some firefights happening now on the right side. Mountain and L over here doing some work on the right side of this group.
RR is badly positioned. He's going to go down here. And then over top, Bond's barely making it. Axidus is going to stay. Oh, he takes Kevin, though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, nice, Axis. Way
Good
to take
one for one
with you, buddy.
Yeah, perfect.
That's all you got to do there, I guess. Just keep it close. In 9-8, Cocaine now take a 1-kill lead. as MR runs towards their base, and it looks like Yosh is going to get him there. Yosh playing pretty close to home.
Good idea, considering. I mean, you know you're outgunned. Like, keep it safe.
He's playing it exactly how you got to play it.
Yep.
Absolutely how you got to play it, especially when you're playing against superior firepower. Chompy doing some good dodging to get out of there. Good heal from Designer.
Put a little watch on Yoshi here. Does Yoshi have mortars? I'm not sure if he actually fired in this death.
I have not seen any. Axis throwing out some shots, trying to encourage the line to hold. Albert's got some good shots right now, but I think it'll improve a lot over the season.
I'd like to point out this kill spread right now too. I mean, it's very low scoring, right? But like CC is first in killing, Bonds is second, like, and they're tied, I guess.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Bonds is a great medic for that roster, though. There's no question about it.
And he knows all these guys from CTF like extremely well. So.
Who do you think the best player on that roster is right now for MR?
It's hard to say, honestly. Chompy, probably, honestly. Like, Chompy's so insane.
What he can do in the moment, but Chompy also does go flat sometimes.
True.
I think probably your most consistent player on the roster is Bonds.
Yeah, no, that's valid. I would agree with that. I mean, he was
argument.
Like 4 weeks into a couple seasons ago, he was in conversation for the Meta Award. So
absolutely. I mean, he's never going to be a superstar player, but he is absolutely going to be a consistent medic who's dying late. Yep. And that's what you need right now if you're MR. You just want a guy who's there in the trenches.
Rogue saying actually should play past the Ripper. I kind of agree with that, honestly, because they've been in good positions.
Well, he absolutely should.
Yeah.
That's a really good call. I wonder if Yosh is taking stock of that he's not on that class.
I would think he knows. I mean,
think it's intentional?
Shot in the rear. I mean, it
must be. It might be an oversight.
Maybe. It's interesting because, like, yes, it has more armor, right? But, like, they've been so far at range that it's really not doing them a lot of good to stay on the Armored Ripper. So
good hit there from Designer on the Bio Dart. For Chompy. Oh, Angelus almost gets knocked past the baselines. That's an interesting scenario I hadn't considered before.
Well, they got 2 seconds. It's a bit of a warning on it now, so it's got a buffer. Yeah, see, in this situation, Access would be so much better off if he was on a past the Ripper.
I totally agree. Totally agree. Is it spec info to pass that information on?
Right.
Somebody should say that.
I mean, you have the power.
You should make that change right now. I'm just saying. Big deal. Look at Chompy blocking the most important bullets.
Yeah, of course, right, he hasn't died either, so it's kind of like...
Chompy's not making bad decisions. He's right where he should be.
Yeah. Whole team is. Like, nobody's died, and they really should have.
This is a really, really good fight. 9-8 still. Albert taking the right side as RR user is a little bit hurt. He's going to need Bonds to pick him up. Nice. Bonds hits a sweet bio dart.
Oh, man. Axis just unloaded into Chompy's rear.
I'll truly say I hate bio darts, but they do have a certain skill to them that I can appreciate.
Yes.
And so I'm down for that. We'll watch it and we'll make the best of it. Albert gets some shots, my man. He hits him. He turns on 2.
Oh, man. 2 down.
Albert
bringing back the old school Albert here in SK. What the world?
Oh, it's Albert the Tank.
Just noticed that was his banner too. That's perfect. Chasing down Mountain. Can't quite get the shots into him.
Oh, one or two more. They're gonna get it right here. Yep.
Gotta hit him, man.
Hit him, though,
gotta hit him, man.
We're singing your praises over here, and there's Victim with the save. Yep. Bio dart to the face on Mountain. Excellent job.
Incredible, honestly. Halfway through the game, MRD is ahead.
12-10. It is a 2-kill game with 16 minutes left. We're watching something incredible. I'm so glad that I joined this broadcast. Thanks, Bowen.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you, man. Like, having some passion on this has been fantastic, right?
Week 1, baby. Starting off strong.
Yeah, and so people are talking about the angling. Like, it's impressive the level of like coordination they've had, like getting the angles, catching the guys that have been like getting up front, because they have like Cocaine has been having an issue, like having guys getting way up front and just getting picked off.
Yeah, I mean, EC is a map that doesn't really favor the nader intensely. It's kind of medium on the nader, and I mean, I think right now MR are handling Kevin in every way.
There's sections of this map that play Nader incredibly well, like almost overpowered in a
people
way.
are noting Albert is 5-0. Is this season Albert the god?
Right, it was 3-0 in that last battle.
Are we witnessing the rebirth of Albert?
Cocaine's in a bad position here. That guy south should get ripped out.
Yeah, Mountain
Yep.
should die. Absolutely.
There he goes.
He does. Pister should be the focus now. Just screw victim. Don't shoot a victim. Shoot the Marine.
Albert got taken down on the top side there. I think Coke's got a good north angle.
Oh, Bonds almost takes one there.
Yeah.
Chompy made it a prerequisite play that he has to be able to play this new revised Ranger. Big things from him today.
He was my player to watch in this, like, honestly.
He's got 14 minutes to make it happen. He's trying to with that MP5.
God, the MP5 is such a strong weapon.
It is a strong weapon. I really like it. It's probably the best. It's probably the best weapon addition to be added since the original. I'm gonna go ahead and say that since the original game, I think it's the best weapon addition I've seen.
That's fair, honestly. I mean, it's really solid. I love this. I love the gun.
I'm a huge fan of it.
That focus fire on Shaz.
Mortar is as a mixed reviews. I don't think anybody thinks that MP5 is not awesome.
Yeah, MP5 Mortar is polarizing. That's always an interesting thing with it.
It's not so OP that you're like, yeah, nobody can have that. Like, you're like, okay, it's just a skill weapon. You know, if you outlast the bullets, a Marine is sometimes better than it. You know, just dodge.
Yeah, just dodge. Just get good, right?
This is pretty crazy. It is 16-11. Yosh is leading this team. He is leading his ass off right now today.
It's mind-blowing, honestly.
This is, I mean, is Pister going nuts over there? Like, what are they thinking over there right now? I'd be curious to tap into that Discord and just hear what the thoughts are.
Yeah, same. I mean, this is wild. I would love to hear what Pister and Mountain both are saying right now.
In no way. I mean, I think most people would have. I didn't catch the scores if they predicted the scores for this one on the pregame show. I had preseason report, but I'm sure they did. But this was probably predicted to be a 40 kill.
Oh yeah,
win.
I think that was
Maybe
the lowest one. Yeah, I think the lowest prediction was 40.
Maybe 50.
Yeah, I think one person said 70. Like, this was predicted to be an absolute shutout.
In my mind, could have been that. I played them several times in SBs, and so I was thinking maybe they could close it to 30, but I never saw this coming.
No, nobody. There's no way anybody did. I have to start checking this out. I know they're hiding out a little bit. No, they're just rotating. A little bit of a hide.
Absolutely, just getting some good position. You know, they're not doing anything crazy. Like, Yosh has them playing together as 8 right now, so they're looking. They see these guys on the left. They're probably going to get in a position. Yosh is going to call the split a double back, and they're going to go back on the left. Yeah,
valid. I mean, because I would think that right now somebody is going south side for Pister's team. I can't see it currently.
Yosh called them to spread out and hold for a second. Maybe they're just waiting to get in position for that.
This worked for them before. They managed to get this going. Axis is not in the best spot, though, and if Danny can get over that top side on top of RR, he's in trouble.
You know, Yosh typically plays the Marine for a lot of teams. What do you think about him as the leader here going Grenadier?
Honestly, I think it opens him up a little bit to look at his mini-map a little bit more. So he can actually, like, instead of just focusing at everything so far away and aiming, like, he just has to worry about the guys that are close.
Yeah.
So it's not really a bad call. Oh, that mortar.
Yosh.
Oof.
Nice. Way to call it. He got it exactly right, too.
Ooh,
probably only went down to like 60 HP. Oh, that's a good one, though. That's a killer. Oh.
Good dodge out. Good dodge out. This is the meds are together.
Just waiting on the wall. He's like a sneaky snake. Slithery snake.
Jomp getting a little aggressive. Oh my God.
Pister. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Albert dies on the right, but this is no loss for trying here. They are doing a great job. Just don't have enough.
Yeah.
Don't have enough in the tank. Big turn here for Cocaine. Or Coke.
We'll call him Cocaine in the broadcast.
Yeah.
Just whenever we name it on YouTube, we're going to have to say Coke. Oh, Danny went down. I didn't notice that.
Big turn here for White Girl.
God damn it. You can't do this to me, man. You can't do this to me. Oh God, Angelus is trying to get out now. He is dead to
I'm a
rights. Yeah,
good lawyer, I might add. I got a few more names to take.
that's fantastic.
Uh,
Oh man,
I did think it would be kind of funny if every team had chosen a drug.
it was wrestling for a while. Now it could switch to that.
Heroin playing cocaine this week. Here comes methamphetamine.
Oh God. Okay. Criminal justice degree too, so I have quite a few options in my head on that one already. But
Yeah, so MR going to need to get it together again, man. They got 9 minutes and 45 seconds to do that. They're only down by 2 at this point in a game nobody thought they were going to be in. And, you know, Yosha's got them humming right now, so they just need to pick a good spot again, play it. I wouldn't change a damn thing.
no.
They've done it exactly right to this point. You didn't lose that last battle because of skill. It was just it was just a fluke, honestly. Fluke first kill on Albert there on the right. They almost turned the tide the other way. A couple of guys almost went down. What was it, Pister and that med in that building?
Yeah.
If one more second that way, I think that battle goes the other direction.
Yeah, I mean it's wild, honestly. Watching that battle from the left side angle of it, they had some struggle like watching the north angle a bit more. Like I could see where Coke was starting to kind of maneuver into positions that they couldn't get out of. But as you mentioned, Chompy and Ahmed almost stopped it entirely. So, you know, kudos to these guys.
Iso criticizing himself, dogging on himself for giving him the 5 seed overall. I kind of hear what you're saying. I gave the 5 seed as well, yeah, I'm interested in where this goes. If this is just a really good map for them, I wonder if this carries over into KS10. I'm very curious.
I would be curious. This is obviously an older map too, right? So, oh man, CC just got ripped up.
Well, it's a map that Yosh knows like the back of his hand.
True.
That's for sure.
Very true.
But he probably knows KS10 similarly.
Yeah, I would think so. The real thing is where it comes down is when you start getting on the Mountains map, week 3, or the 3rd map, right? Pister taken out by the stream there. That's great, honestly. Exodus going nuts.
Exodus, people were really high on him. I didn't give him a lot of credit. I was kind of considering him one of their mid-tier players, and people were saying, "Nah, dude, you're really missing the boat on Exodus. He's one of the better players on the team, and he's definitely showing it right now."
I mean, that Ripper Fire is just oppressive the way he uses it. He does it really well.
He kind of has that Ghost Bomber quality to him, where like you think he's gonna play at a 7, and every now and then he'll pull out like a 9. You're like, where did that fucking come from, dude?
Valid, honestly. Let's see, score now 19-18, so they got that one back. Albert at 5-2, Mountain 5-3. I mean, just honestly crazy.
It's been a great game. This is USL right here, baby. Welcome to it, and well done, MR, on a first game. Talk about understanding it.
Yeah, I mean, they've been practicing, and they've been going over stuff. I've seen some of the stuff that they've been going over here and there. They've been writing maps. You know, they've been doing the John Madden style shit. Like, yeah,
they pushed us in our games. I didn't see this defensive play, you know, and there's not a lot of weak points. I think Designer probably needs to pick it up a little bit on Medic. I mean, I'm just being hypercritical here. I think our user is a little bit out of position. And that's about the biggest weaknesses I see right now in this roster.
Yeah, no, that's valid. Good firefight happening here on the bottom.
Fighting 2 on his own. 3. He's got a whole team shooting at him. Where's the rest of his team to help him?
They've got to move in. They're held in a choke right now, but they've got to move somewhere.
There. They got the left side now unlocked. Bond's moving in, gets him a heal. Just hold that left side with Yosha's help.
Kevin's a little out in front here.
And Axis, yeah. Get on it, Axis.
Good knife from Chompy.
Oh, Axis going down here. Real close, yep. He gets caught against the building. It was a good play if he had gotten the hits, but he just didn't get them.
Chompy is just not
Yosh and Bonds down here on the left. Oh, our user doing it. Man, I don't... Don't clown my dude. He's so much better than people give him credit for. That was really solid. If his medic, if he had a medic up there, that would have been a really fun 4v3 between Albert and RR user.
Well, I mean, this is kind of going in a different direction now, obviously. I mean, this is kind of, I think maybe Coke might have started taking these guys a little more seriously.
Still could happen.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You're only looking at a 9-kill thing, but that is a 2-battle makeup you got to do, and I'm just not sure that's in MR's tank.
Yeah.
But
I mean, but a hell of a game so far. I mean, this has just been fantastic. 5 minutes left to play.
Absolutely.
Nobody would have expected this. This is just mind-blowing. Look at this on the bottom. Mountain should be absolutely white. They couldn't hit him.
Oh my gosh,
they couldn't hit him.
Oh, he was taking ripper bullets too. Look at that law.
Great law fire. Holy shit.
Good law. Was that Axis?
I think it was. Yeah, Axis has been on top of his laws.
Shot.
Axis got that law range down. Now,
this is bad positioning here for MR.
Yeah,
though.
they are now surrounded. Yep.
Okay, good job on them getting that north angle with Albert RR swinging right now. If they swing right, they get a pinch. They got CC down.
That's a med. Yeah.
Talk about lemonade out of lemons, man. Great job. Oh, they're shooting at Shasta now. Shasta pretty low, I think. Yep, he goes down. Pister's going to get out of this. I don't know that he's even been hit.
Yeah, he's out. He's way too far up in front.
But that was the beginning of a comeback. 27-20. You guys have 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Yoshi's to call the banners home and charge to the right.
Yeah, I mean, it's just time to get going. I mean, they are they're discombobulated right now because Pister's not with them either. So their main leader is completely out of whack. They're in South Rocks. They need to get in there.
Hard on Kevin. Oh, almost gets him. That's a double nade.
Shit.
Oh, tragedy strikes.
Yeah, tragedy. That's where Nader is the really good class. That's where Nader's the good class. I mean, just clutch nade by Kevin there. Absolutely just perfect.
You know that
shot.
song by the Bee Gees, Tragedy?
Yeah, I heard it. Yes.
That's the voice in my head the moment that happened. The double kill nade. Uh-oh.
Absolutely fantastic.
Bee Gees serenading us.
Yeah.
At the end of the night.
Need to make that into a soundboard. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left. Score 34-20. Listen, man, MR, keep your heads up. This was not a bad game for you guys. What a start to this season. What an excellent introduction to the league. Coke is a excellent team.
Yeah.
White girl got it. You know what I'm saying? and MR did a fantastic job to hang with him for what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
18 minutes? Something like that?
Yeah, something like
that. That's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, wildly impressive. I mean, these guys have shown that they.
Can we get MR guy on here to
maybe
talk?
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, no, you're good.
I would love to try to chat with somebody there because this is just what an impressive start.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what were you saying? Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. Actually, I think I might have forgot. It was
It's stolen. Look at Axis.
Lexus and Kevin. Oh my god.
Albert also very, very great today. Great job today.
Yeah.
Exodus and Albert probably are my two, like, just came out of nowhere. Exodus takes a rough nade there from Kevin, but they're through a window. I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
That was like an SL play right there, man. I hadn't seen that in a minute. Let's take a look here.
I mean, I'm just looking. Albert's 7-4. Like, that's
dude.
Awesome.
In a loss.
Yeah.
In a loss of this caliber too. Mountain with 8-3. Kevin with 6-4. Bonds with 27-51. He's your second best healer in the game.
Mountain down. Victim down.
45 seconds left. Nice. Chompy takes Pister there. Leak goes down. This is what they're capable of right here. They just didn't have it the whole time.
Yep. Just a couple slips. I mean, that's all
I'm
it takes.
telling you, Chompy takes Samara there. He is dangerous on that class.
He is.
If you didn't have him on the fantasy team, I think you missed out here. I think he's going to do pretty well.
Yeah, when Chompy warms up on Ranger, he's scary.
Who had Albert, though? Like, I
didn't even think about it.
I mean, I knew he was going to be. I said at the beginning, like, he's one of the more experienced players on this roster, but I didn't know he was going to be the best.
Right. Yosh went AT here to close this game out, just kind of get some extra push. But that's going to be it. An 8-kill game, though. That's crazy. 37-29. Cocaine over Macrodata Refinement. What a freaking game, though, man. Holy shit. Let's see if we can get somebody on here for an interview. See if we can get somebody from MRD on here. Honestly, I would like to talk to somebody from both these squads. I don't know if we have time.
I asked for a CTF player to come over if we can, because that's
yeah, definitely.
What an impressive first game.
I mean, just like I said, wild. I'm absolutely blown away.
Angelus is here. Let me. Angelus, can you hear us, buddy?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, man. What a game for your side. You did. What, you were hiding this from us the whole time?
No, I guess that is hard to believe because honestly, I think we've done like 8 or 9 SBs through the week, and our closest one we lost by maybe 25 or something. I don't know.
I was in close to those. I'm blown away right now. That was, you guys had positioning, you had focus fire, you were falling appropriately, you picked your spots well. What was the secret today?
It was a lot of micromanagement that Yosh was willing to do for us, and like before the game, we had talked about it the past couple of days. Like once it gets to the actual game time, we're gonna play it slower than we have been in the SBs. Like the SBs for us is just my guys getting familiar with skirmish, like the combat feel, understanding angles and resolutions, and a lot of us have been keyboarding for 20 years now. We're mousing, but we wanted to slow down the pace and see what would happen, and I think we were riding the momentum a lot of that game. I think we kind of got the first kill. Little ambush play, I think, worked on L. Sorry, I don't know who that is. I don't know who anyone is. Yeah, sure.
One of the most experienced Marines in the game.
Yeah.
Whatever the case, though, like, yeah, I mean, shout out to my team. Of course, we wanted to steal the win when we thought we were going to for a while. A really funny moment for us is like half of us are out of ammo, saying, what do? We don't have any ammo. Like, do we take a refresh? And then after the game, someone's telling me, like, you should have just subbed out and brought someone in with ammo. I don't think of these things, man. I have no idea how that works.
Problem to have. I don't think you were expecting it.
No, none of us were.
No.
It shows you the value of picking up those weapons when they drop, doesn't it? You know?
Yeah, it's not a habit we have, and especially now some of us are playing on giant rezos. Like we're just not seeing it, man. Like we're so zoned in on the bullets and people, like the ammo's an afterthought.
Well, it was one hell of a performance. I don't know if Bowen has any specific questions, but like Albert came. This is Albert's come out of retirement game. He walked in like he'd been playing the last 7 seasons.
Yeah, Tank Albert
playing a ripper like a god. You had Bonds throwing out bio darts left and right. You know, Designer played a really good job today. I mean, I don't even know where to start, man. You guys came in today with a passion to play, and you held it tight for 18 minutes. It's just I have so much good I can say about it. Bowen, you got anything specific? I don't know where to go.
No, I mean, I want to move on to Kevin after this, but obviously, like, I just want to say, like, this is a loss, but this is crazy. Like, this is the second ranked squad in the league by all accounts, and you guys brought it to them. Like, I'm absolutely impressed, and just like keep up what you guys did today, and you're going to surprise some people. I think nobody is going to take you less seriously now. They're going to walk into these games and be like, okay, we probably shouldn't think we're going to walk over these guys. So, I mean, just super impressed. Welcome to the league, and just, yeah, keep it up, man. I'm all for it. So
Heads high, man. Heads high. That was a game, son.
Yeah, certainly appreciate it, and the kudos from everyone. And just before we go, shout out to my team. I've got these guys playing from 10 p.m. at night to 3 a.m. in the morning when we get SBs. So the people who are logging in, and obviously I've got a large roster, I can't get everyone to play, but we're all genuinely contributing as we try these different lineups and we're learning together. So we're having a lot of fun on my team. Obviously, we're competitive. We want to win, but having fun. Shout out to the team that just beat us. They were the better team, and they proved at the end of the game. So good job, you guys. And then just a thank you, like not just for me, but my team, to the community. Everyone's been so embracing of us. I'm getting spam with PMs on Discord and in-game this week. Like, hey, how can I help? Here's some information. And like, I'm just trying to consume it, just sponging it in. So it's been a great welcome week for us, and we'll look forward to the next week too.
I'm really
Thanks
glad to hear
again.
that.
To the league, man.
Yeah.
Fantastic. We love having you guys. Especially if you're going to play like that. The competition is very much appreciated.
Yeah. Thanks everyone.
Absolutely.
Thanks, man.
Is Kevin in here?
He is. Let me get him unmuted.
Hello.
Kevin, what's up,
Hello,
man?
hello. Is this thing on?
Yo. Going on? Hello.
Kevin, what's up, man?
Crazy game, huh? Holy shit.
Yeah, it was scary, actually. That was a surprise. Yeah.
No, yeah, they played really well. Obviously, Albert coming in clutch for them. That was huge.
Yeah.
I played a season with Albert. Love that guy.
Oh, yeah.
He played really well. And then just that Ripper, that was tough
Exodus,
to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exodus, yeah, that was tough to push.
Absolutely.
I guess that's kind of what happens when you nerf Nader, you know? I can't do
I
anything.
knew it was coming.
You guys pushed them in your traditional 5-3, and they didn't give much. Did that shock you?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, Ripper Nader, it's tough to push when, especially on that South Plateau. We had nowhere to go. Then we started to figure it out slowly but surely. Pister ran his numbers on his supercomputer and said, "Hey, we got to overload this bottom, and then we can shove." So I mean, Pister played it well after 20 minutes. We got figured it out.
Yeah.
What
Do you
do you
guys?
think
Sorry.
Go
bro.
ahead,
Yeah.
Mark.
Sorry about that. Do you guys think maybe you kind of underestimated him a little bit there at the beginning? Because I saw some guys just kind of pushing out front, like, "I can kill this guy," right? So, wasn't sure. Maybe.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like we had it set like, all right, guys, we're gonna play everybody at 15. We're gonna do subs, but that flew out the window. Like we were just concentrating on trying to win in the game after that, you know. So
Valid.
So was the key change going bottom, or was there a different focus put on different players and call-outs, or what was the big change?
Yeah, it was basically we were doing 4-4 most of the time, and then it was like this isn't working. We got to overload one bottom or one side. So we overloaded the bottom. We tried to overload top too. That wasn't working. So we decided, all right, bottom is the choice. So that's what we did.
Yeah,
Valid.
you win from the south.
Yeah.
As a wise
Yeah,
man once said.
South is king.
South is
South
king.
is king.
Bro, and congrats on the fucking double nade at the end there. Like, that was clutch as hell. I just want to tell you that. That was awesome. So,
Yeah, that was a huge call.
I needed something. That was my one.
Came
play I
at
had
that
all
corner,
game.
man. He had to have scared you. I think he hit you with damn near every bullet he had.
Yeah, I think he got me to like 40 HP. So it was close, but got through.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything else, Bowen?
no, I think we are good. Kevin, appreciate the interview as always, man. This is a great game to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, guys.
Congrats to Coke. What a game.
Yeah, man. All right, guys. That'll do it for the first game of Week 1, Season 26. Thank you again, Romulocks, for joining me. It was nice to have you on. Fucking fun, man. All right, guys. And that'll do it for today. Join us on USLZone.com if you are interested in joining the league or joining a squad. And this has been Bowen. Thank you to our executive producer, who is MP and Victim this year. So, thanks again, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Season 26.
Great.